Since we started doing this, my inbox is full.
Okay.
I have some really amazing questions lined up.
I don't know how you do it, but whatever you guys are doing is really amazing.
No, but then so many questions came in. I've shortlisted few for you.
Okay.
Because it's a come time period now. Decide questions came in. Some very important ones. So let's do this. But I have to tell you one thing. The amount of questions we are getting, this is very informative. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Right. So let's do this. Alright, so Sonali Garg is asking, if I buy a property in Dubai, do I get eligible for the Dubai residency?
Yeah, so there is certain ground rules for that. So 1 million dirham on a single property qualifies you for an investor visa, which is basically a 1-year visa.
Right.
And it's the eligibility. Of course, your immigration check and everything has to be done. So people ask me, will I surely get, is it guaranteed? It's an immigration issue. Nobody can guarantee it, but it qualifies you.
Okay.
So 1 million dirham property on a single property. Two properties of half million do not qualify.
Okay.
1 million, which is ready.
Okay.
So these are important things. So it's a ready property. It's 1 million worth and above. You are eligible to apply for an investor visa, homeowner's visa.
Okay.
Okay. 5 million dirham property and above. This is the latest rule that the government has introduced. Can qualify you up to a 5-year visa.
Okay.
There are certain rules about how much investment in property, plus there is also some business that you should have here that qualifies you for a 5-year visa.
Okay.
There is also 10-year visa, which is called a golden visa.
Okay.
So that visa is also possible. There are again certain criteria about how much investment in certain sectors of business and how much investment in property.
Okay.
So if you qualify into that, you can get up to 10-year visa in Dubai.
Alright.
Yeah.
So the investment part of it is different and the property part of it is different.
So the property investment of 1 million.
Okay. That's
Is
the minimum. That's the minimum.
That's the minimum for a homeowner's visa.
Okay.
But then property investment of 5 million qualifies you for a 5-year visa.
Okay.
But for a 10-year visa, you have to have property investment as well as business investment.
Okay. Okay.
Then you qualify
Alright.
for a 10-year visa.
Okay. Alex Gold wants to know which are the best properties to invest in to get good rental returns.
Right. So by rule of thumb, the more luxury the property, the less the rental return on investment. The less prime the property, the more.
Okay.
But my recommendation always is to not go to the least prime, because then the property value is not appreciating when the market picks up so much. So what I will suggest to Mr. Alex is go for medium working class kind of properties where working class people like to stay. Executive class, Jumeirah Village Circle, Jumeirah Village Triangle, Motor City, Sports City. These are areas they've historically always produced the best rental returns, and they've held property values, and when the market appreciates, these people also want to buy properties in these areas and the property appreciates as well.
Okay.
So these are the medium segment properties which I will highly recommend for both rental return and not losing out on capital appreciation.
Yeah.
But very prime and very high-end properties like a 4-bedroom penthouse or a 6-bedroom penthouse is not for rental return for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. So Rishabh Gupta is asking a question, which is, what is the bank support like in Dubai when it comes to buying a property?
Okay, so basically if you're a resident in Dubai, 70 to 80% of your property valuation the bank can finance. It depends whether it's your first property, and also it depends on the value of the property.
Okay.
Above 5 million, 60%, below 5 million, 70 to 80% again, depending.
Okay.
Other than the banks, if you're non-resident first of all, then up to 50% is possible on the basis of your income statements in the residence country, like in India or in Europe or wherever you are from. you show the bank statements,
Yeah.
50% the bank supports, up to 50%. There is another thing in Dubai in the last few years that the developers themselves have started giving a lot of self-financing.
Okay.
So you can pay between 2 years, 3 years, up to 5 years post handover without any extra interest. Of course, it's a little bit built into the price, you must understand. But the convenience is there. You don't have to go through any banking paperwork, nothing.
Okay.
It's a self-financing by the developer.
Okay.
So you typically pay up to 40 to 60% during the construction up to handover. Remaining 40 to 60 in 3, 4, 5 years
However,
after handover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
So this is the convenience. All options are available from
And this
banking.
is safe. The whole the thing provided by the builder.
Yes, it is because you're already registered.
Yeah.
The Okud is already registered in your
Yes.
name.
Yeah.
So it's not that it's in the air. You are actually the owner.
Okay.
But there is also in the registration, it's also written that you still have the pending amount to pay. So you cannot sell for full price.
Okay.
So the system is in place
Yeah.
in order to happen.
Alright.
We call this delayed sales certificate.
Okay.
It's like a title deed.
Uh-huh.
Title deed in Dubai is green color paper.
Okay.
This is a yellow color paper,
Okay.
which indicates that you are the owner of the property.
Yeah.
But there is certain special NOC that you need to get from the developer that you've cleared their payment
Okay.
before you can sell it on.
Oh wow, that's fine. That's fine.
So that you cannot just sell it and recover 100 and you have still to pay 60.
Yeah.
So it's a full-fledged process and it's taken care of. The government has got it in place. It is, the policies are in place for us.
Okay. I think Rishabh has his answer now. And Mr. Somani, I have to tell you one thing. Spending all these days with you, I realized one thing. What we've been discussing and the amount of love that we're getting in our inboxes right now, this is so informative. And the amount of questions that I'm seeing are so generic yet so important. So it's very, this show that you're doing right now, this information that you're providing to the viewers is just brilliant, which they can get by just one click. Alright, so this is an open invite to everyone. There's this email ID in the description down below. Feel free to email us, email him. He's an expert, he knows what he's doing, he's been at it. So, I mean, I would do it, you should do it.
Well, the questions that I will have the answers for, I would be very happy to answer. The questions that I do not have the answers for, it will be very important for me to learn.
That's what
And go and find the answers.
He has all the answers, alright? So he's just being a little...
Nobody has all the answers. I'm sure I'm waiting for the questions so that I can enhance my knowledge. And this is mutual learning for everyone.
So shoot your questions to him. He's here, right here. The email is in the description. Go, do that. Cheers.